Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lauren Carpenter, and I am HVAF's Marketing and Communications Manager. So I usually am on my computer or phone posting on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. But today I am in front of it and I'm here live to talk with you guys. If you are following our pages, you have most likely been seeing that we are celebrating 30 years this year. So HVAF has been around since 1993, and we provide housing, employment, we have a pantry that's open a couple times a week, therapy, legal help, just whatever a veteran needs to get back on their feet. And so we're so excited to be celebrating 30 years this year. So in order to celebrate, we are having a one-of-a-kind 30th anniversary concert at the Indiana War Memorial downtown. And we are so excited to have that. And we're going to have country music that's gonna be live. We have food trucks, and it's bring your family. We're super excited to have everyone there, and to get excited for this event, we have the performers that are going to join us tonight on Facebook Live, so you can get to know them a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get them on here. So let's see here. If you want to know more about the concert, you can go to our website, hvaf.org, and then a pop-up will show up about the concert. You click on that, and it'll take you right to the event page. Tickets start at just $30. There's also sponsorship opportunities. You can get a VIP ticket, a VIP package, where you can meet the performers backstage. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So so we have... All right. Bear with me while I try to figure this out. Once again, if you want to know more about the concert, go to hvaf.org, and then a pop-up's going to show up that will, just be a graphic for the concert. Oh, okay, John's here. Okay, we're going to bring him in. All right. It says it's adding. He should be on here any second. It says he's adding, so stay tuned. One second. Sorry about this. This is my first time doing this. All right. Let's see if we can add John in. Oh, I think.
Is that working?
Yes. Okay.
Technology, man.
I know.
was trying, it said I didn't have access. I had to go in my settings and do it all.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I struggle. I told you I struggle with the technology stuff. I don't know what it is, but I'm here. I made it.
No, we're so excited. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, first, John, if you just want to share, a little bit about yourself, I know it seems like you're performing every night. And so
I try. Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you get started and everything?
How'd I get started in music? I played in high school and college, but I was a drummer, and I could sing a little bit. And I was like, man, I want to, when I got older, I was like, I want to do this. I started doing covers, stuff like that, and I got a gig and I enjoyed it. And I taught myself how to play guitar just so I could do this. I'm not the best guitarist in the world, but I'm trying. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Like you said, I'm trying to play 3 shows a week is what I like to do when I try to schedule. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Why would you say you like performing?
Why do I like performing? I don't think, you know what I should have done is, I know you told me that you're going to ask me some questions. You sent over what you're going to ask. I didn't even look at them. I was like, I better do this on the fly, but maybe I should have looked at them. Why do I like performing? I enjoy it because, you know, obviously as musicians, like, you know, we still love music. That's why we got into it, is because of the music. And I think it's so cool that we get to perform music people love from all, you know, I perform stuff from all decades. So I try to have something for a little bit of everybody in the crowd, whether that's a 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s country song, today's songs. And I think a lot of people get lost in music, you know, after their long work week or whatever it is. They can come hang out with me, and you know, I can play them tunes, and we just hang out and kind of get away from life for a little bit for that 3 or 4 hours, whatever it is. That's why I enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's awesome. So, so why would you say you're excited for June 3rd and, you know, supporting HVAF and our veterans?
Well, one, whenever you can support veterans, I mean, you got to do it, right? I'm not able to do what I do and do everything in my daily life if it's not for veterans. Obviously, I have family members, you know, that were veterans, friends that were, or, you know, in the military, and you know, what better way to give back than play some country tunes? Like, I don't know, it's a couple of my favorite things all put together. So yeah, when you asked me if I wanted to join this, I mean, it was a no-brainer, and within a second, it was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're so excited that you're going to be there. And so, until then, how can people, you know, get connected with you and follow you?
Yeah, super easy. So johnryanmusic.com is an easy way to do it. Has all the links to my socials. Facebook, I think, is what I'm probably most active on. John Ryan Music. Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Check it out. Check out some music, and yeah, I cannot wait. I really can't wait for the June 3rd show. It's circled on the calendar. You can ask everybody that knows me. I've been talking about it every show, saying, hey, this is what we got going on. So come out.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, John. Sorry it was so short, but thanks for coming on. And
hey, that's all right. No,
yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm joining beautiful Nashville, Brown County, Indiana right now. So probably looks like a green screen back here.
No, I love Brown County. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, John.
Sweet.
See you in June.
Absolutely. I'll see you.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay. That seemed to work okay. So, all right, now we're gonna talk with Trey. So John is gonna be opening the event on June 3rd, and so our second performer is gonna be Trey Taylor. He's coming to us from Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him on here. And okay, let's see. It says we're adding him. Okay. Oh, there he is.
Did something work finally?
Oh. I know. It's crazy how this can work, right?
I've done this Facebook Live kind of stuff before, so I'm pretty happy it worked out, and I'm on. So
yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, we're excited to have you. You know, have you on June 3rd, but also to talk with us tonight. So first, Trey, if you just kind of want to share a little bit about your background, how you got started, and your journey up until now with music.
Well, sure. Well, sure. Hi, Ashley. I see you in the comments. I wanted to. I was trying to find an emoji to go. Yes, teacher, I'm in attendance here. But actually, my background, I grew up in the inner city of East Denver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, country music was not very popular in my neighborhood, and it was not very popular in my family, but there was something about it that hooked me. And it was from the time that I found music, I started dabbling in learning all these instruments and things. And my first instrument was the banjo, which actually I've taken about 7 years off of the band. But on June the 3rd, people can see me this will be my show. I think since at least the past 3-4 years of me playing the banjo. So I've been studying every night and working hard on it and everything. I started to learn songs and things and started to play at some family functions to get them to all shut up and listen to me for 3 minutes. Started that and then started performing shows at a very young age, and found my way when I was 16 years old. Kent Wells, who's been producer to Dolly Parton the past 35 years, found me out of high school and brought me to town. And since then, I'll be 25 in August, and I can't believe how quick all this is going along. But really, that's kind of my start. And also I got started while living at Buckley Air Force Base as a kid and trying to all my Air Force uncles and all that.
Yeah. So so I guess then why do you want to support HVF? Because you came to us with this idea, which we're so happy about. So I just I know you've told me about, others of why you support HVAF.
Shout it from the rooftops. HVAF is something that I wish I had found 5 years ago. Part of the thing that has been, very, very important to me in my career is I realized it doesn't matter what level artist you are, you can help in some way and by causes that are dear to you. And sometimes, I didn't want to ever get too big for my britches and things. And so when you put all these shiny, ridiculous clothes on, you go, well, this can't just be for you. And so I wanted to find organizations that really tied into something I could relate to. And one of the things that absolutely, in this world where we have to contemplate so many of the world's problems, I think one of the ones off the top of the list that we should absolutely solve immediately is there should be no person who has fought for our country living on the street. And facing housing insecurity, facing homelessness, it's unacceptable. And that's one of our great issues that has nothing to do with politics or religion or race or anything. It is all about, we have to take care of the people who've taken care of us.
Right.
And, while I never knew any veterans that I grew up around who ended up homeless, I certainly saw a lot of the experiences that they had, whether it was mental illness or PTSD or financial straits and things. And I just wanted to be a part of something that was ahead of the game on that. And so when they came to me and some of the people showed me, they're like, you need to see this HVAF. And I love everything about Indiana and all that. And I thought, this is really cool. And as I started talking to people, I realized that your organization has such a strong reputation for excellence in these areas. And so, and I'm taking a little bit more than my 5 minutes of time just because I'm talking about how great y'all are. But, and by the way, John, it was so nice to hear from John, and I can't wait to get to meet him on June the 3rd. But for me, what this organization encompasses is really a solution to a big problem that we have. And we may not have a cure for cancer or to end world hunger or, world peace, but we can certainly figure out how to make sure every veteran has a place to sleep. And not only that, y'all don't just stop there. You have so many resources for them in terms of, career and life things that it is just so very imperative. So that is why I will be crawling to Indiana if I have to on June the 3rd.
Oh yeah, well, thank you so much, Trey. We really appreciate your support, and we're very honored to serve veterans and always excited when people can support us. So to wrap up real quick, how can people follow you and follow along your journey?
Well, people can go go to my website at treytaylormusic.com. We're having an exciting year this year. And to kick it off with y'all, this is just going to be so much fun. So you can follow me at Trey Taylor Music on my Facebook and treytaylormusic.com on the website. I got to go on there to see what I'm up to, but all that kind of stuff. But more than anything, I want to invite all of the folks who support me, but anybody who's out in that area to know. I know tons of people who are driving up from Nashville to be at this event. This is so cool. So I'm honored to be a part of it, and thank y'all. And I'm glad I got all this technicky stuff working.
Yeah, I'm so glad you could join us tonight, and we're excited to see you in person on June 3rd.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Trey. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys, for still tuning in. And we're going to add Corey now. He is going to be our last performer of the night on June 3rd. The link is in the comments for the event, by the way. And so you can click on that link to get your tickets. They start at just $30. You can also go to hvaf.org, and a pop-up will come up on there too, and we'll take you to the event page. So let's add Corey in. Okay. Hey, Corey, how are you? Can you hear me, Corey? Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Corey. Oh, okay. Maybe if I can add him back in. We all know technology sometimes isn't our friend, but while we wait on him to try to join back in, just as a reminder, if you want to learn more about music at their memorial, it's HVAF's 30th anniversary concert, because we've been around since 1993. So we are celebrating with a country concert that's live at the Indiana War Memorial on the steps. It's downtown Indy. And so you can find out more at hvaf.org. Also, the link is in the comments, so be sure to click on that. You can learn more. And yeah, tickets start at just $30. There's also sponsorship opportunities as well. Also, if you notice the shirt I'm wearing, I don't know if I can show you the back, but it has our special 30-year anniversary logo on it. And these are limited edition, so that our store is also on our website, hvaf.org. You can also go to hvaf-store.org. And you can get your shirts on there. We also have these limited edition tumblers. And look, well, now it's like backwards, but as you can see, oh, Trey wants a shirt. We'll get you a shirt, Trey, don't worry. But yeah, so those are also on the store. There's also lots of other items as well. But that is at hvaf-store.org. So let's see if Corey's still on. Looks like he's not. We'll wait another minute or so, but he might not be able to join us tonight. Totally fine. But yeah, so the event's going to be so much fun. We're going to have food trucks there. If you're from the South Side and know Johnson Barbecue, you know how good that food is, and it's going to be there. So is Bearded Burger and Comfy Vegan. So, if you are vegan, we also got you covered there. So we have food trucks there, but you're going to have chili water there. For our beer drinkers, and we plan to have other trucks there as well that we'll announce in the near future. So it's gonna be live music, food, drinks. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? It's family friendly, so bring everyone down. Tickets start at $30. That's bring your own chair. If you want to have your own chair, or you want to go and meet the artists, where we have VIP tickets and packages available as well. Again, that is in our comments. Ashley posted the link. You can also go to hvf.org in a pop-up will be on there as well. So I think it's safe to assume that Corey is unable. Oh, he's on here. Just kidding. As soon as I said that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to add you, Corey. Okay, let's see. I can hear you. Yes.
I have no idea what was happening. I did nothing different, but now it's working for all of a sudden.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, we're so excited for we just got done talking with John and with Trey. And so, you're going to wrap up the night, the event, the Facebook Live tonight, but also the event on June 3rd. So we're so excited. So first, if you just want to share a little bit more about yourself, kind of how you got your start in country music and just, how your journey has been up until now.
For sure. Yeah, I was born and raised right here in central Indiana. Music was kind of a later in life thing for me. I just took it up as a hobby kind of in high school, and I went to college at Anderson University, and I played baseball for a couple years, and then I quickly realized that I wasn't going to get drafted, and I wasn't good enough to play professional baseball. So I figured, playing the guitar on the weekends in bars, and it was not a bad gig. And then, I shortly after just fell in love with writing, and I got a publishing deal in Nashville and spent a lot of time down there over the years, and I still do, going back and forth. But yeah, and then I've just been super lucky, traveled all over the country, played a lot of really cool shows, opened for a lot of really cool people. One of my favorites being the Indy 500 back in 2016. We opened up for Blake Shelton, and that was obviously a bucket list venue for me, being from here and going to the race my entire life. And so yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy journey, and just thankful to still be doing it. Honestly, it's we play out quite a bit. We've traveled all over, and obviously to be able to have opportunities like this with you guys is just really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what would you say is your favorite thing about getting to perform?
I've always just loved the adrenaline of being in front of people and performing music that you love. I mean, Garth Brooks is always one of my favorites growing up, and just the way he connects to an audience and just the energy that he has. And the first time I got to perform when I was like 18 or 19 in front of like a lot of people, I opened for Diamond Rio. And I always say that's the night I kind of caught the bug. Like, I just realized like that's what it's like, and so I've always just felt a massive amount of love for that connection that you have with people that are there, and regardless of what they're, they might be going through in their life, whether it be, happy or sad, you're just there to celebrate moments with them. And that's just, being able to do that's just so cool. And over the years, like I said, we've gotten a lot of opportunities to do it on a lot of big stages, and just thankful for all of it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. What can we expect on June 3rd? What kind of country music can we expect?
Yeah, for sure. So I grew up listening to obviously a lot of older country, and then I grew up in the 90s, so a lot of 90s country is a lot of influence of what I do. But I also, growing up here in Indiana, a lot of classic rock. I mean, my dad listened to a lot of John Mellencamp and Bob Seger and Tom Petty, so there's a lot of that influence in my original music. Definitely rock and roll. But yeah, I kind of blend some of my favorite country from growing up in the 80s and 90s with a lot of 60s, 70s, 80s rock and roll, and kind of make it our own thing.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we're so excited. Why would you tell your fans to come out on June 3rd?
When I got approached about this event, it was obviously, like the other guys have said, it was just a no-brainer. I mean, I was never a person that ever foresaw myself being able to be in the military. It's just, I was never, it takes a special human being. And it takes a special human being, and for what they go through, what veterans have gone through over the years, and then now, what you guys do is really cool, and it's so needed. And because they obviously, to avoid using all the cliches, a lot of these veterans just made a sacrifice that none of us can even fathom. And the fact that I get to get on stage and play music for a living because of the freedom that all these veterans gave us is just it's literally it's almost laughable that you guys that I'm like I get to do this. It's like out of all the things I'm like, okay, get to go perform in a really cool place in my city where I grew up for one of the best causes on the earth. It was an absolute no-brainer. My grandpa's no longer with us, but he was in the Navy, he served, and he was always just so proud of his time, and he would always tell stories. And so with the mixture, the combination of being, you know, very close to my family and just something that I have so much respect for, specifically because I just don't think it's something I could have ever done on my own, that makes me want to be involved even more.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear. So yeah, we're really excited to have you. You know, we can't do what we do without our supporters, so thank you so much for supporting us. So before we go, how can we keep up with you and follow you?
Yeah, pretty much all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it's all the same handle. It's at Corey Cox Music. And my website's coreycoxmusic.com. All of my dates are on there. Like I said, over the years, we've traveled quite a bit. We've still got a few out-of-state dates, but a lot more Indiana, a lot more local this year. And but obviously none that I'm looking forward to just as much as we are for June 3rd.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we're super excited and can't wait to see you there. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll see you on June 3rd.
Thanks so much. Looking forward to it, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. All right. Okay, awesome. Well, we made it. We were able to talk to all three artists, which I'm super excited about. And we'll save this video as well. So whenever it's saved, if you want to go ahead and share this on your pages, so everyone else can see, you know, how exciting this event's going to be and how much fun the concert's going to be. You know, once again, if you're just tuning in, HVAF, we are celebrating our 30 years of serving homeless and at-risk veterans in Central Indiana. And we are celebrating by having a 30th anniversary concert at the Indiana War Memorial. And it's a, you know, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime event. We're going to have John Ryan Music and Trey Taylor and Corey Cox there as well. And it's going to be so much fun with live country music, food trucks, drinks, and it's family friendly. So bring everyone out and celebrate, you know, and jam out for a good cause, and we can work on ending veteran homelessness in Central Indiana. So the link is in the comments for the tickets. They start at just $30. So be sure to get yours today. And thank you guys so much for joining and for tuning in. And we'll see you June 3rd. Bye, everybody.